Okay, now I'll show you how to update a 1.5 to a 2.71 SE edition, or SEB edition. It's a special hacked firmware. It's got firmware, well, a bit of mixed of 2.71 and 1.5 mixed, so you can play your 1.5s. So this is a 1.5 PSP, and what you need to do is download a program, what's it called, 2.71 SEB, 2.71 SEB install program. Make sure it's the full thing. Don't download the light version. I've never tried the light version, but I can just imagine you'd have to install their own firmware yourself. So just install the full version. Download the full version. So go to the USB settings and go into the second option down, which is recommended, and install that one. Also, don't forget down the bottom there too, on that if you run that program again, there's a recovery. Make sure you install the recovery to your PSP. That will recover your 1.5, your 2.71 back down to a 1.5. So now this is installing. And also you will need, for the ISOs to run without a UMD, you will need a program, what's it called? It's an update for the 2.71 SEB. It's called Custom Firmware Revision B2 2.71 SE for the PSP. At the end of this, I'll show you on the screen exactly what to find. If you need to recover your PSP from the 2.71, good option is, well, the only option, should we say, there's that thing, Custom Firmware Revision B2 2.71 SE for the PSP. That's the update. If you want to go back to 1.5, all you need to do is turn off your PSP, hard reboot. When you turn it back on, quickly hold the right trigger button, and it'll come up as a blue screen as a recovery, and you can go down to the second to last one, and that does the recovery. So now that's installed. Don't you go to the XYZ one, go to the 2.71 SEB firmware install, click on that.
Ladies and gentlemen of the class of '99, drink beer. If I could offer you only one tip for the future, beer would be it. The long-term benefits of beer have been proven by scientists, whereas the rest of my advice has no basis more reliable than my own meandering experience. I will dispense this advice now. You are as fat as you imagined. You really do look like your driver's license picture. Do something about it. No one wants to date a fat pig. If inserting a 7-inch iced teaspoon down your throat to induce vomiting is what it takes, well then, so be it. Do one thing every day that makes your mother ashamed. Don't floss. Wayward pieces of parsley and beef in your teeth really don't look that bad. You've already had your turn at living in New York, so leave now. You're wasting space and breathing up all of our oxygen. Go live in Northern California, but leave before you simultaneously die in an earthquake and a gang-related shooting. Sometimes you'll be ahead, sometimes you'll be behind. Sometimes you'll be on top, sometimes you'll be on bottom. smoke cigarettes with reckless abandon. When you're speaking through a hole in your throat, you can always sue the tobacco company and claim,
I did not know it was bad for me.
after all, ill-gotten gain is what it's all about. Maybe you'll marry, maybe you won't. Most likely you'll end up divorced with a litter of children that have 8 different mothers and spend the rest of your life selling rip-off Gucci bags outside Port Authority to pay off alimony and child support. Don't even try to dance. You're a guy, for God's sake. Not even the electric slide at a wedding. Read GQ magazine and strive to look like the guy on the cover. Undergo elective reconstructive plastic surgery, including liposuction and penis enlargement. Make fun of old people. It's fun. And understand that friends will stab you in the back for the price of an extra value meal. And that flame broiled isn't always better. Never mind. But trust me on the beer.
Okay, this is the new 2.71 SEB. And now what we've got to do is do the update. So go over here and install the update. SEB update. Once it's installed, you can delete it. You don't need the file in there. It flashes your firmware for it, so for it to work. So that's all done. And now we're all ready to go with ISOs. First thing you do is turn your PSP off. Turn it on, hold the right trigger, and there you go, you got your screen there. Go into your configuration, second one down, and right down the bottom you have no UMDs. Enable that, and away you go. Just go back and exit out of it. Now to reboot again. No UMDs in there. So far every game that I've tried has no UMDs in. They all seem to work. So there you go, people. Good luck, eh? Try not to brick your PSP. See you guys.